best way you can because clay's fired at like 300 degrees, so it's fine. As long as it's not fine bone china.
It needs to be something a little bit robust.
Yeah.
During the Victorian era, pie making was simply a way of preserving meat. Most pies were eaten cold, and the top layer of pastry was removed before eating because it was the protective layer for the meats inside. Pastry was the Victorian version of cling film.
But we start with the pastry.
Right, okay.
So you need to get your bowl.
Yeah.
And we've got some lovely plain flour there just to go in.
How much flour is that?
That's 300 grams in there.
300 grams. How much butter is this?
165.
165.
And a good pinch of salt. Now this is the fun bit. You have to get in there and get your fingers in, but nice and light. And that's one of the key. It's a rubbing technique.
With pastry, it's crucial not to overwork the mix and keep everything cool. Cool hands and a cool work surface.
It's looking like good breadcrumbs. Now all we have to do is add the water to it. About 4 or 5 tablespoons, but possibly a little bit more.
Add the cold water to the mixture and use a fork to stir, binding together into a ball of dough and then cover and chill for about 30 minutes.
What are we going to do for half an hour?
We'll start making the filling.
All right, okay.
Fry your vegetables in a hot pan with 50 ml of vegetable oil and a knob of butter. We've got 2 chopped onions, 3 sticks of celery,
All in.
2 carrots and 1 small swede, all cut into cubes.
You can give it a stir.
Whilst the vegetables fry, prepare the meat. We're using 1 kilogram of diced venison, but beef or lamb will do nicely too.
We need to coat the venison with a little bit of seasoned flour.
Right.
Easiest way to do that, grab a plastic bag.
Okay.
So pop your flour in.
All of it?
Yeah, and then pop your venison in there. So you give it a good shake.
The flour seals in the juices and thickens the sauce.
That's ready now, and we'll pop it into this really heavy crock pot, and then we can start cooking the venison off.
So, oil.
Oil in first.
Put the pan back onto the heat to get it really hot again and ready to fry in the venison.
Now we get the venison.
Right.
Don't put too much in at a time. Because the big thing again is what people do is they overload frying pans. It lowers the temperature and everything stews.
Seal the venison on a high heat until it's nice and brown.
You see there's no water in the bottom of that pan.
No.
It's all dry. We fried it, not poached it.
Then remove from the heat and add it to the pot with your vegetables. To make the rich sauce, start with 1 tablespoon of tomato puree and then add about 400 ml of port.
This is a lot of port that's going on.
Absolutely. It's Christmas. That's perfect. Add your cranberry and your orange zest. That's just the zest of 1 orange. You should be beginning to get a nice bit of aroma now coming out.
Telling me, that smells delicious, it looks delicious. That's completely Christmassy.
Excellent.
Wow.
Next, add 450 ml of beef stock.
Give it a nice little stir.
For an even richer flavour, we're adding thyme stripped from 2 sprigs, 2 bay leaves and 6 juniper berries wrapped up in a muslin cloth. And a nice pinch of salt and pepper.
So this goes in the oven at what temperature?
About 160.
160.
Gas 4-5.
Leave the venison in the oven for about an hour and a half and let it cool for another hour and a half. Then all you need is to put it all together. Roll out your pastry and cut out your pie tops with a cutter.
We need to fill the cups and cover them. Alright?
Is this as easy as I think it's going to be?
Dead easy.
Do you spoon cold venison stew into cup, put lid on top,
Yes.
put back in oven for a bit?
Absolutely. That's how easy it is.
Oh, ho, ho. So if you did all of this the day before, you'd be able to have Christmas Day with full makeup.
That's perfect.
Unheard of luxury.
Using a little bit of egg yolk around the top of the cup helps stick the pastry and create a seal. Then decorate with Christmassy pastry shapes. Then a bit more egg yolk to glaze the top and pop the pies back in a preheated oven at 200 centigrade or gas mark 7. Leave them to cook for 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Rich, they look amazing.
Just dive on in. Look at that steam coming out.
That is really, really good.
And the venison's really tender. We've got that little bit of sweetness coming through. No, yeah, great job.
It's just like you said, Richard, Christmas in a cup. Finding a recipe which looks beautiful, is heavenly to serve, really warming, can be done in advance, or frankly, it's a Christmas present in itself.
If you'd like the recipe to this festive little feast in a cup, go to my scrapbook at